say quickly that in the Agency of Human Services, we deal with a lot of symptoms of things that have gone wrong in families and with kids. And if we want to go to root causes and deal with prevention, and rather than just dealing with symptoms, you start with the basics. And food is obviously one of those basics, as is healthcare. We need healthy kids. We need good nutrition, particularly for our young children as the brains are developed. This is an effort that I think is going to pay real dividends for Vermont. And I see it as part of the governor's commitment to bending the curve, whether it's in corrections or in our schools with the achievement gap or a whole host of issues that we're taking on. You got to have kids with full stomachs. You got to have adults with full stomachs if we're going to have a healthy state. So I think this is a tremendous initiative. It's got great promise for us. And once again, Vermont with Governor Shumlin leading the way. Thank you.
We'd be happy to take any questions on this or any other topic, if you have it.
So this doesn't need congressional approval in your view. This can just be done unilaterally by the administration?
Well, not exactly. We're going to be seeking a state voucher from the Secretary of Agriculture, Secretary Vilsack, and I'm going to be urging other governors at the NGA to join me in a bipartisan effort to seek similar vouchers. So all we're saying is, let us determine our own destiny by moving to a voucher system instead of the current commodity system. And I should add that Congressman Welch tried to make a 50-state statutory change, and my hat is off to that effort. It failed in Congress. So it's my belief as a chief executive of one state that we can go right to the Secretary and that the other 49 governors may choose to do so as well, and encourage them to do so.
What's the dollar value?
Well, we're not going to ask for one additional dollar. We're simply saying we only ask that you allow us to support our local farmers and get our kids locally grown healthy food, and give the other 49 states the same option if they choose it. The entire dollar value of the program is doing nothing right now. Roughly $2 million.
So for the federal government, does that represent an increase in their spending? Because now they're giving you vouchers, they're actually giving you money as opposed to commodities.
It shouldn't. We're not asking, as I mentioned, for one additional dollar to split the climate. Let's be candid about what this program is. We have some tension between Lila and David and our local farmers who are growing local food, and big agri-farmers who have huge operations and have lobbyists in Washington whose ear seem to have the ear of Congress and the ear of the Washington statute. What that means is that the 20% commodities subsidy is really designed for huge agribusinesses, big corporations that produce our food. And all we're saying is, hey, that might work for Iowa, or it might work for Minnesota, but in Vermont, we're seeking a voucher to support our locally grown food that we know we can trust.
So you're aware of the fight you have on your hands with the ConAgras and Archer Daniels and Midlands in the world?
We're certainly going into it with our eyes wide open, but one reason I'm so optimistic that this can be an issue that the national governors may endorse is simply that this is really about local control. It's about government being able to determine for themselves what makes most sense for their individual states. And it's giving local autonomy to chief executives in states to run programs perhaps better than the big bureaucracies in Washington.
Have you talked to them about this?